That's what she said. When I gagged her with my cock.
For a second, I thought I had to fart. I was going to stand up real quick and let it loose.
She said that too.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, shit.
Can you do me a favor? A really big favor? The center console of my car is a bottle of Excedrin.
Oh, I really want to fart.
You're listening to The Morning Deuce with James and Cody. Stick around and hang out. We explore things, this and that, and what she said on this week's episode of The Morning Deuce.
What, baby? How's about you make up puzzly? Busy. Bidet.
Can you talk in my Marlboro Man voice?
Okay. I'm not.
Is that a... That is, isn't it?
Pizza Ranch?
Coupon
Discount
card?
Yeah. Shit, yeah. Ah, come on, man. We moved up here and the choice was that or Pizza Hut. And I'm sure as shit not going to get Pizza Hut. So, yes, Pizza Ranch.
I've never been to the ranch. It's the home of the free range pizza, though, right?
Now,
Run
with
around free range.
the irony is, like, you know how with Pizza Hut, they'll have there's like a shitload of grease on the underside of the crust. And you open the box and it's all wet. You have to mop the top of the cheese.
It's moist.
With Pizza Ranch,
Not
there's
so
less
much.
grease on the pizza. Okay. However, if you sit outside one of their locations and watch their clientele going in, they're like 2-3 times, average 2-3 times the size of the Pizza Hut clientele. Easy. God, all the fat people in town wind up at Pizza Ranch, and it's like all the skinny people go to Pizza Hut.
Buffet, all you can eat buffet.
How
I
much-
know it's a cheap buffet, but
How much is the buffet?
It's like $8.
what, at Pizza Hut?
No, at Pizza Ranch.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cheap. It's like, what, $10 for lunch at Pizza Hut?
Yeah, I've never been to the Pizza Ranch.
The only thing I can figure is that all the skinny people go into Pizza Hut and eat all of that grease and then promptly go throw it back up.
Or just let it ooze out their anus.
Could also be what's happening. The oozing. The anal leakage.
Yes. Olestra. Remember that shit?
No. I mean, I remember it.
It was like a grease alternative that was in some kind of a potato chip that actually warned of anal leakage.
pharmaceutical grease.
What?
Yeah, don't they just call that lube?
Honey, get the grease. I'm going in.
It's a 50 Shades of Grey night. Get the Crisco.
50 Shades of Grease. Have you guys seen those movies? Movie?
Nope, haven't read the book either.
I'll give it a chance when the Passion Pledge makes it to the silver screen. I'd like to witness the unfolding of a cock.
Make it to the silver screen.
I don't think Vivid wants that contract.
No, it wouldn't be Vivid. It would be, what's one of the really hardcore companies?
Anymore.
I can't either.
I used to know them all.
Whatever the film company was from 8mm. Remember that movie?
No.
Nick Cage
never saw
tracks
that.
down a snuff film maker. Oh yeah, it was good.
What's a snuff film?
It's a porno wherein the chick in question winds up getting killed.
Ah,
She gets snuffed right out.
snuffed out.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was. I didn't realize it was a horn attached to it. I thought it was.
Oh yeah.
just a- No.
Oh, this is a snuff film, but really it's not because the same actress shows up 4 months later making a new one, and you're like, oh,
Part 2.
the bitch.
Part 2.
Yeah, right.
The bitch, part 2.
That'll come back later.
Did you shit yourself?
No, you know how you try to, like, occasionally you'll be like, well, I have a little bit of a burp, so I'll just put a little more air in there and make it a good burp.
Life in the cheese world.
It's cultured, yo. I'll be here all week.
For the next 20 minutes. Yes, your tales of cheesery are typically that of hilarity.
The funny thing about that place is that between the customers and the shit that happens back and forth, it's beyond entertaining. And it borders on the, like, asinine drama.
Got to deal with TLC to do a reality show. What do you call it?
I don't know. Follow the trend. How about the real cheesemakers of Laval? Or
Wisconsin.
fucking... how about dirty old men? Although that's not really fair. Pat's 28. Dylan's 26.
Who's the youngest?
I think it's
That guy?
right now it's Dylan. Brad's cousin had been working there and he was 20. 19 when he started and he had a birthday, he turned 20.
And then he quit.
Well, he quit to go work with the parks department, which is pretty cool, I gotta say.
Yes.
Ooh. And he's also going to school next year.
Right on. Reason enough to quit a job at the cheese factory.
Yeah. But
Call it Cheese It. It's the men. Not the feds. Cheese It. It's the feds. Never mind.
blood curdled. No, that doesn't really work.
What are other jargony cheese terms?
Daisy, midget, jack, mammoth, longhorn. Favorites, gems, those are the different sizes, some of them. Except for jack. Jack is obviously the price. The jack.
Okay.
You jack it up with. We jack midgets. We dress midgets. We redress midgets. We strip midgets. We pound midgets. We pound daisies, too. And mammoths. I pounded 67 longhorns last week. There's blocks, vats, forms, agitators, pasteurizer, pumps, down tubes. Those are fun. Socks, which are the filters we put on the end of the down tubes.
Because I'm betting it would make for a good show.
Yeah, as entertaining as any reality show is right now, this would be better because you don't have to script it. There's enough material over the course of a week to put a show together, and fuck you, idiots in Hollywood, if you think it's not entertaining, because it absolutely is. From the very least, from a psychological standpoint, to see how fucked up we all are.
Well, I'm going to send this to TLC and the Travel Channel
Okay.
as kind of a pitch. And did I hear that they're making Lucky Charms just marshmallows? that you can
Yes,
get?
that's a thing.
It is a thing.
Yes.
I would meticulously pick the hard bits out of the Lucky Charms. What would happen what if you burned a magnesium supplement? Would it burn like magnesium?
In order to get the magnesium to burn, you'd have to get it pretty hot.
Super hot.
Not super hot, but
You have
pretty
torch,
hot.
don't you?
Yeah, I have a map torch.
Let's fuck it up. I'm just kidding. Oh, no,
Jesus.
no. We don't have to. I was joking. Just because magnesium burns really fucking bright. What?
Dear Sauk County Confessions.
Yes.
I'd pee in the sink. Dear Saw County Confessions, my wife and best friend were fucking behind my back. I was mad at first, but is it weird that now I want to see them do it and get me off? There are no comments on that post.
Soup of the day, tequila.
What? Nice.
Nice.
I'll have the soup du jour. That sounds nice. If you masturbate on an airplane, is that hijacking?
Nice.
Dear SCC, you really don't have to tag yourself at the fucking gym. I work out too, but you don't see my tagging myself and taking stupid selfies, riding the bike for 5 minutes and dipping out. SMDH. I don't know what that means. Facebook should be called Conceited Book.
Conceited book.
And to the people uploading multiple photos of themselves, you look the same as you did 4 hours ago. That was in all caps with 2 exclamation points. Dear SCC, I wish my wife would suck my dick the way she sucks the fun out of things.
Wow.
Speaking of dentists, dear SCC, I am ready to cry. 2 years ago, my ex beat the hell out of me. He broke my jaw. I had broken teeth. Now in 2 weeks, I'll have a beautiful smile again. After 3 surgeries on my jaw, my gums, and putting my jaw back in line, I will be able to smile and be proud to smile. I don't know if I will ever stop smiling thanks to my wonderful dentist. He has been so wonderful and super understanding. It's okay. She had the shit beat out of her. Now her life's better. This is SCC's Hometown Hotties.
Twunts.
Twunts?
Yeah, twatty little cunts. Okay, so this is from a guy who's 18 years old. Dear SCC, okay, so I'm kind of sick of all these stuck-up girls that think their shit don't stink in this town. Fuck them. Telling me that I'm gorgeous and whatnot. Saying they want a date, then never talking to me again. Fucking liars. If I'm as good-looking as you say I am, then why not make me years and years alone? Why waste a great chance with me for some other douche? And the single comment just says, that attitude right there might be why they don't call back. Yeah.
Dear SCC, I want a friendship where we don't have to hang out every day or talk every day to be close. Sometimes I need my space and don't need a clingy friend that wants me to drive an hour. So just sit around and do nothing. If I wanted to do that, I'd stay home. Duh. I also want a friend that doesn't borrow stuff and keep it forever without offering to return it. And someone who doesn't insult my significant other to their face every chance they get. This can't be too much to ask for. I want a girl friend, not a girlfriend.
Say something.
Something. Well, how does it sound?
It sounds good.
And, thank God she did her duty as a stripper.
I was afraid for a second there.
Well, no, that's the thing. She didn't do her duty.
Yeah, right.
Or if she did, she cleaned up very well.
But you're not telling.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. I used to take umbrage at shit, but then they started charging me. I just left that all. Naked man threatens neighbors with AK-47. Filed to the Huffington Post, May 6th, 2015. Police arrested a man who allegedly admitted to intimidating and irritating his neighbor by sitting outdoors in the nude and warning that he possessed an AK-47 rifle. After getting a complaint from John Alt, the distressed neighbor, on Saturday, police in Mooresville, North Carolina found Brian Tracy Carroll to be unashamed and unrepentant.
Wait, hang on. He has
3 names.
Yeah, but 2 of them are female.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's probably a dynamic of his issues.
I was thinking it could be a combination of his first name and the first names of his first 2 victims. You know, his full
Was
name
it
is
Tracy
probably-
Carroll or Carroll Tracy?
No, his name is Brian Tracy Carroll.
Okay.
I'm willing to bet it's more like Brian Tracy Rhonda Abby Carroll. Donna, Barbara, Cindy.
That one's hyphenated, though. Yeah. The Donna Cindy.
The Donna Cindy. Alt told officers that Carroll was without any clothing on a chair about 30 feet from where Alt's teenage daughter was riding horses.
What?
Yeah. Carroll refused to cover himself, even though the only thing he wore was a towel around his neck.
What?
Oh, there's a June bug.
Oh,
Right
look at
there
that.
under
He's
the
freaking out. Oh, his eyes are glowing red like Satan. It's weird.
You want to squash it?
Squash him? No, I don't like to get that on my... Here we go. Oh!
That's actually a Foley we need.
It snapped and popped.
Yeah, but the crunch of those things, unbelievable.
So she was riding a horse. Are they in a neighborhood?
I don't know. It doesn't
Riding
really
a
say.
horse.
Oh, they do have a picture of the guy.
I bet he's a looker.
When Rowan County deputies told Carroll that children and other neighbors could see him, he replied that he didn't care. He freely admitted to trying to get under his neighbor's skin and laughed when he confirmed that he'd threatened Alt by saying he had an AK-47 and knew how to use it, according to Uprocks. The neighbors have been locked in an ongoing dispute. Carroll was charged with indecent exposure and communicating threats. He was released, etc., etc., etc.
I wonder what their dispute
He's due in
stems
court on June 8th, but there is no confirmation on what he might wear.
Well, I can guarantee you it'll be underwear. Whoa! Boy, does he look good. Actually, I bet you...
He got the grease!
Yeah, I bet you can't even actually see his junk.
I don't think he's seen his junk
No.
ever. Puberty, what the fuck are you talking about,
Yeah, I
son?
was born hidden. My folds.
You mean my man acorn? Wow, that thing just, I keep rubbing at it, it won't come off. Pops, though.
I got it, and I know how to use it.
Good boy.
Boy, that's fucked up. You know what, though? He's probably a really laid-back dude with a really good sense of humor.
That's a good chance.
And maybe the neighbor he was trying to piss off is the dick aggressor neighbor.
That's very possible. Might be
And like this guy's really is being wronged.
Might be
Okay,
the-
granted he was naked.
he might be the lawn Nazi, though. If his 16-year-old daughter is riding horses around their yard, he could be the lawn Nazi.
Yeah, he could be.
He's got a right to be naked at his house.
Yeah, maybe.
He might be doing that just to instigate.
But the gun thing, he maybe should have just followed through on and shot the horse. Just to teach the 16-year-old bitch a lesson.
Michael Flagg, an Anne Arundel County cop, was arrested in Baltimore on Cinco de Mayo after he allegedly chomped on a man's testicles during a fight over a woman.
I saw this headline, but I didn't read it.
The victim called 911 at about 11:47 p.m. Tuesday to report that Flagg and another man assaulted him in an alleyway behind a bar. He said he was attacked after telling Flagg to stop inappropriately touching his female roommate. Flagg was off duty. The Baltimore Sun reports, as the victim started to walk home north of the 700 block of South Linwood Street, police said Flagg ran up from behind and attempted to punch him in the face, but the man ducked. Flagg then pulled him to the ground. During the fight, the victim straddled over Flagg, keeping him from getting away when Flagg bit his testicles, the police said. Another witness called 911 and waited for officers in front of Claddagh Pud in the Canton area of the city.
Pud? You said pud.
Pud?
Yes.
Pud.
Claddagh Pud.
Claddagh Pub.
Pud. Anyways, they're in an Irish pud.
Yeah. Anyway, 10-year veteran of the Anne Arundel County Police Department.
Putty O'Malley's.
Biting people's balls.
Top of the morning to you.
To seize and masticate. Stop or I'll bite. Come back here and take what's coming to you. I'll bite your legs off.
I'll bite your balls off.
Well, that's about it for weird news. Yes. I feel as though it's about time for a leak break.
Piss off.
Boy, I really must be from Wisconsin. I'm drinking spotted cow to sober up. I just found an ad for the... I can't even tell what game company this comes from. It's a board game, I think. It's called the Michael Jackson Rub and Play Transfer Set.
Rub and play
Uh-huh.
transfer set.
Yeah, Michael Jackson Rub and Play. Create your own Michael Jackson action poster with lots of rub and play magic transfers. Ages 4 and up.
Huh. Was that translated from Chinese horribly or something?
No. The signs were all there.
What are you doing with 3 cases of soap?
I like to scrub women's assholes.
If that was a job that paid
Anything?
what you make at the cheese place, would you consider doing it? Now think hard on this one because there's a lot of different women out there.
Think hard, he says.
Yeah.
Well,
To scrub and clean every day.
you know, I think I probably would have to go for it. I mean, what have I got to lose?
Nothing. Except your appetite.
Yeah, except my appetite. I do stand to lose the not so precious charm about that place is that you come home every day with like 1/8 of a pound of cheese under your fingernails.
Oh, snacks for later.
For the dog.
Or
Sure.
for the dog.
Yeah.
Yes. Professional ass washer. I don't know if I could do that. True story of how I'm... Oh, the glory hole.
Uh-huh.
It's theater of the mind.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
There's a stripper at Silk that, for a couple of years now, has been trying to find a flaccid dildo.
A flaccid dildo?
Flaccid dildo.
Do you think there's a niche for those? Do you think we could make those? Do you think we could hop in on this market?
If there's a niche for studded 18-inch black rubber cocks, there's a
Niche.
gotta be a niche for most other things, I
Okay.
would think.
She just wants it so she can, like, put a strap-on with the flaccid dildo and come out on stage on, like, April Fool's Day.
Okay. And
Do the windmill.
sure. Yeah, the windmill. Yeah. I'm a dude.
The
and
windmill.
That totally makes sense now.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Do you have like
Big fan
some
of the
plaster
windmill.
or something? We can make a mold real quick.
I'm sure I
Yeah, you
could
got
whip
art
them
stuff.
up, yeah.
We could mix up our own kind of like that non-Newtonian stuff, but make it more Newtonian than non. That might work. I've got a flaccid penis.
The knob.
Is that what you
How
call
would
it?
Stay flaccid, sticking it in the more Newtonian than none.
I don't know.
No, I'd probably call it the noodle.
The noodle.
Yeah.
I bet there's money to be made.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're just
There's at least one customer.
yeah.
What's her name? Galaxy?
You should try going to Silk at one point.
I've been there a couple times.
You ever been in the shower?
There Wednesday.
Not there.
Because our dear friend Mike is the bathroom attendant.
No, at that place I had a dollar bill snatched out of my mouth, surprisingly, by a pair of underwear and a coochie. It happened lightning fast. I was not prepared for it.
Quickest cunts on the west side.
Because what you do is when they're making their way over to you, they're at the person next to you. You get your dollar bill out, you fold that thing in half, put it in your mouth. Then they've got to come up with a way to get it.
Yeah.
Best memory ever.
Best memory ever.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
First time I played craps at the Ho Chunk was my dad's birthday. He gave me 50 of his chips, 50 in, worth of his chips. I doubled that, so I had 50, gave him his 50 back. He left, went and saw my sister at the restaurant she was working at in the Dells. Ate, went back to Ho Chunk, and just kept winning and winning and winning. Like I walked out with another 160. Went home to the Pornge. Got home at like 11. Got to work the next day at 10. Pacing around the Pornge going, that was so easy. I should go back. I call my dad, and he keeps it real short because he's at the table. Like, I'm coming back. Hang up. Drive back up. Win like another $200. Get home at about 2 in the morning. And that was that.